Anyone idea about blockchain? Anyone having the idea on blockchain? What is the blockchain?
Yeah.
What is the main purpose of using blockchain? Can anyone define it?
The main purpose of using blockchain is the data which has been uploaded in blockchain is stored on different locations,
Okay.
having those chain.
Okay.
So if someone tries to alter something in a different block, it will be notified to all the stakeholders who are having in the access to that blockchain.
Okay.
So that it makes it tamper free and plotless to use.
Okay.
That's what I think. Anything else? Like,
Okay. So what else? What else
yeah.
familiar with like blockchain? What else? What else? Any few points? So why it is introduced as like into our new technology?
Oh, basically, if someone tries to tamper the data,
Mm-hmm.
he can't tamper over all the copies of it because we use a decentralized system in the blockchain. So whatever the data we are storing, it's not just stored in one piece of the location. It has been distributed in the vast communication in the blockchain. So overall, the chain will get a notify that something is altered.
Okay. May we can define
So
as
if
a,
even
yeah. May we can
hmm,
define in the network. We say as a network. We can define in the network.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right. The network what we are defining it based on the like looping or like formation. We simply says as nodes. So node
Yeah,
of
no, it's okay.
connections. Yeah, nodes of connection in the network we call as like basically the communication medium. We are going to communicate from one node to another node. So we are going to pass the data from one node to another node.
Hmm.
Okay, so it may be divided into multiple nodes. So depending upon the network size, the nodes will be varies.
Hmm.
Okay, so the concept is applied like the network sharing and the nodes. The concept like blockchain is applied to that. Why? Because here blockchain is main like play and main role like if someone going to uh, authenticate the data, the main concern
Hmm.
is like authentication. The purpose of thing is in the like whatever the data we are going to get from the internet, it like authenticate the complete data from one end to and other end. We simply says as we follows like one end it will be encrypted and other end it will be like decrypted. Okay,
Okay.
in middle of the network, the total formation of secure form of data will be formed in the network. Okay, so for the for more formation of security, we are going to introduce the concept called blockchain. Are
Yeah,
you
okay.
clear with it?
Yeah.
Okay, that is the main purpose of blockchain. And how it works means whenever the nodes which connected, the nodes will be formed in the form of blocks. Means whatever the storage of the data, it's stored into the particular like address. The particular address we are going to store into the data so that it is interlinked with the other node. Why? Because if one node crashes means we can access from the other node. We simply says as it's a backup system. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's simply we can say as a backup server or backup node. So if we destroyed with one node, or we can like if the data is going to erase in one node means we can access with the other node with the linking of the nodes. So that is the main
Okay.
purpose. That is the main purpose, like even for data destructions and moreover security, we are using blockchain. Am I right?
Okay.
So here
Yeah.
the two words we are saying like
Okay.
centralized, single centralized system, and moreover decentralized server system.
Yeah.
Here moreover like previously we are going to use single centralized server for storing purpose. Okay, so moreover, not only in the government sector, even in the form of like in like a hospital system or wherever you're going to see like banking system, they are going to use only single centralized server. So due to this single centralized server, there is a lack of issues by using the single centralized server. Why? Because even from the admin side, whenever the data accessibility is like given, automatically what happens means the data will be crashed means no one can access the data from one block to the another block. Are you clear with that?
Yeah.
Why? Because if example taking as like hospital, a hospital consists of different blocks or different branch. If you are accessing data from one branch to the patient data from another branch means there will be a form of security or there will be a form of backup should be maintained to the server. But previously we were going to use like single centralized server, but coming to nowadays we are using a decentralized server which consists of the concept of blockchain. It maintains the data secure way. At the same time we are going to get the backup from the server. Am I right?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is the moreover the
Okay.
concept of the blockchain and the network and the servers, right? So
Mm.
coming to our project, okay, here our project is mainly based on a notarization system using national EID card. Autonomous
Mm.
means like different, like many times of data can be it going to store the data into the server by using the blockchain concept, using some kind of identification and pin number. Am I
Mm.
right? So you're going to
Yeah,
use
okay.
some kind of ID card at the same time pin number to access the data.
Mm.
If the data, if you are going to if the data is matches, or like if you are the pin number and the ID card matches means automatically it going to authenticate the data. Like backside, I'm saying about the backend, whatever the consent we are seeing in the project.
Yeah.
Okay, so moreover the authentication, when it does not match means it automatically going to fails,
Okay.
right? So coming to the, and moreover just now we discussed that tampering data and all the things are comes under security, in the form of security in the in the formation of data which going to encrypted at the same time verified. The data should be verified.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here you're seeing my screen now.
Yes, I'm visible.
Yeah, the first part is you're going to run a blockchain. Okay, so we called as running a Ethereum coin, like
Blockchain.
Bitcoin. We say as the concept called
Ethereum
Bitcoin.
blockchain. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Ethereum,
Ethereum
Bitcoin.
blockchain. Yeah.
Yeah, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all comes under the blockchain concept. Okay, so we are going to run the node modules, so packages, libraries by using the screen what you are seeing here.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that we are going to migrate the database into this Ethereum. We are going to transact some kind of we're going to make a transaction, some kind of data like secure, like we called as the keys. So we are going to transact the data into the blockchain by using Ethereum. So what you are going to see here in the
Okay.
screen.
Mm.
Okay, so that the formation of keys you're going to see here,
Mm.
right? So after that you're going to migrate the data. Migrating is nothing but simply we says as inserting a data,
Mm.
like one deployment of data into the database, we simply as says as migrate. Okay,
Okay.
so we are using the command like migrate tuple. We are going to migrate means we are going to transact some kind of data, make a transaction, and we can going to see the account details and whatever the data like Bitcoin balance we are going to see here.
Mm.
Okay, so here background we are going to transact some kind of Bitcoins, the concept behind the Ethereum, right?
Okay.
Right, you have to go the concept with the concept called like Ethereum, Bitcoin, all the concept you need to aware of that. Then you will get the idea how the transaction can be done and how we are going to see the account and all the details we are going to, whatever you are going to see means automatically it defines some kind of block of hash code here in the command what we are going to see. Okay, so
Okay.
here we are going to see the some transaction has means some one kind of transaction done here, right? So after that,
So the upload and retrieving form methods will be considered as transactions, right?
yeah, transactions.
Yeah, noted.
Okay, backend process we say as transaction. If one transaction take place means it's going to make a some contract address into the block.
Smart contract. Okay.
Yeah, we say as smart contract,
Okay.
right? So whenever the formation of block that we say as a smart contract, it occupies some space and some address
Hmm.
that defines the value as a transaction hash value. The same we
Okay.
going to see in the front end module into our application also.
So this is the hash value that is verified at the time of verification, or else we have a different hash ID for verification.
No, at the time of verification we are going to verify the transaction access in the
Okay.
program.
The
In the
same, that same
program,
hash code,
yeah, tell me.
the same hash code which is generated at the time of transaction is being verified by the time of verification while we are verifying the notary, right?
Yes, already we giving
If the
here. Yeah, already we are going to give here the address, the like contract address in the program part. So in the view part we are going to include in that. Why? Because the
okay.
particular address what we are generated we are going to make into the block. We are going to make the transaction for the particular block, so where we are going to transaction the data. So that's why we are creating
Okay.
address into in our application.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so coming to the modules.
Okay.
So already you've seen that first you are going to coming to the part of users. There are two types of user here. One is admin user, another is we say as a verifier,
Okay.
right? So verifier comes under the admin and common users comes under the common users. We are going to share data and retrieve the data, or we can delete the data, or something we say as edit the data. So all comes under up to the user, normal user.
Okay.
Okay, you
Okay.
need to define with the two modules. One is admin module, another is like user.
Okay. Admin is the one who will verify, right?
Verifies that.
Okay.
We simply says as a government employee or the government staff who are maintaining the
Yeah.
data into the server,
Hmm.
right? So coming to the main
Okay.
drawback for this previous exiting system to the proposed system is, in the existing system there will be a single server, no, centralized server, no.
Yeah.
Whoever
Yeah.
the employees, they can collect the bribe and automatically they can edit the data from the server.
Yeah.
That makes easy for them to modify the data.
Yeah.
Okay, so again they can upload, and again they can take the data and they can tamper, they can hack, whatever they can do for the centralized in the single centralized
Hmm.
server. So coming
Hmm.
to the divisions of this decentralized model into blockchain means, if one data is going to tamper from one server, is the data is tampered means automatically the other server that can be make an alert of edit of the data, means we can match the both server data, so that we can say that some person have been modified the data.
Hmm.
I'm clear with that concept. For that project,
Yeah.
the main concept of the project is we are going to make a security of the data.
Hello.
Data is not
Okay.
like
Can you
content
just
data.
yeah, but can you just repeat the just what you said now? How we are limiting the tampering?
Yeah, whenever